Hi there, welcome. I'm going to do your channel tarot message. You just tuned in to Walking You to Row, and we're going to pull some messages and see what's going on, okay? This message is for today and tomorrow, June 9th and June 10th, 2021, okay? So I had a little bit of time, so I just wanted to do your message and pull some energy, okay? Oh, cards are already flipping out. We have the Knight of Wands on its side, okay? Let's see what's going on. Yeah, 1 second actually. The Chariot. I'm hearing somebody hates me. Somebody, I don't feel like this is for everybody, but there's somebody out there who feels like somebody else hates them, okay? For whatever reason. Let's see what's going on. Interesting. There's a space in the cards, I feel like, and it feels odd. It feels like, in other words, it shouldn't be there. There's a space in my deck. I don't know if you could see it, but see that space? It really shouldn't be there. Perhaps there's a space between you and somebody else that you feel like shouldn't be there. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. I'm hearing you're clueless. Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Hangman. Someone is not talking to you because they're going within. Not like hermit mode or anything, but I feel like they're going through some tough times, and they're just waiting on some spiritual guidance. Let's see what else is going on. Someone is browsing plenty of fish, I'm hearing. Someone is browsing plenty of fish. I didn't hear any other dating website, just plenty of fish. Wow. There's a lot of blockage within your energy. I'm hearing you could be putting people off. Wow. Yeah, there is. I'm hearing that there is a lot of blockage in your energy because here we've got being detached from God and trying to do things your way. And it's just not working. It's just not working. The High Priestess is in the reverse. That's all being connected to our intuition, which is spirit, which is God. Yeah. Let's see. 2 more shuffles, and then we'll begin. Let's see. Bottom of the deck here, we have, wow, yeah. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Someone could have hoped that this union had come together or had manifested greatness, potentially marriage. But I'm seeing that the person is in doubt about it. They're trying to seek out advice from God. And you're detached from God. So you're both in polar opposite energies, and that's why it's not working. Spirit, give me some more messages. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing you're harnessing a lot of power, but you don't know how to use it. I feel like before you were stuck, not in your power. And now you are in your power, but you're not harnessing it correctly. That's why this is in the reverse. Whole union of two soulmates. It's like all of a sudden winning the lottery and spending it on things that don't even matter. In like you're one person. Buying a mansion for like, you know, $1 million with 8 bedrooms. Buying 5 different cars. You know, overspending on your wardrobe when it's not necessary. Just, you know, things that don't really have any necessity is what I'm trying to say. Any necessity behind it. And each to its own, and one person doesn't need an 8-bedroom house. One person doesn't need 5 different cars, especially when people are hungry and don't even have food around the world. So, like I said, you know, you're harnessing your power, but you might not be using it in the right way. Spirit, give me. I'm hearing this is a turn off to this person. And I'm hearing it's taking the focus off of you. Which, like I said, this person's energy is like this. They're in doubt. Yeah, you're wondering, I'm hearing, what's wrong with me? You're wondering why they're not coming around. Spirit, any more messages? I'm hearing that you could be superficial and the other person isn't. I'm hearing they were turned off by this. It's not superficial in the tangible. It could be perspective. It could be energy. It can be attitude. It can be opinions. It could be, you know, our culture. It doesn't have to be material, but this is where they're coming from. Spirit, any more messages? So you two are very, very different. Yeah, you're wondering where you went wrong. That's for sure. Someone is. Spirit, any more messages? I'm hearing flighty. Any more messages? Yeah, that's so interesting because I was just feeling like this person has somebody else in mind that they feel they have more in common with, and all of a sudden the Empress shows up. Any more messages? You're not fulfilled whatsoever. You're the type of person that if they did win the lottery and had all of these luxurious things or cars or whatever, you know, whatever you wanted, I feel like one day you'd be like, I'm not fulfilled. That's what's showing up. Be careful about, be careful about wanting this person to fill that void. I kind of feel like that's what's going on behind the scenes. And I feel as though they're feeling that. You may not speak your truth because my throat is going. And I feel like that's your truth. I feel like that's your truth. I feel like also to you let your guard down. You might have, one of you might have ignored the other person's offer in the past to be together. Excuse me. This is the other person. There's a third party here, like I said. And this is what went on with this third party. Your person had ignored this third party in the past, and now they are moving towards this third party or thinking about doing that and dropping their guard. I'm hearing too little, too late. Wow. This third party has a very interesting perspective of your person. Bottom of the deck here is the Fool card. This might be the end between you and your person. I mean, we have both here two very bright cards that speak of spiritual goodness and unity, but they're both in the reverse, not taking a leap of faith on a sacred union. I'm hearing your person minimized the connection. Spirit, any more messages? Cancer and Taurus is the first message here. Cancer and Taurus. So there could be a Cancer and Taurus in this equation. You are my goddess. Break down more. Well, the breakdown more card fell on your energy when, when I was speaking about you don't feel fulfilled. You might need someone to assist you with that, because we can't really break down ourselves unless there's a tower moment, unless there's something really, unless there's something that happens that does break us down. So just keep that in mind. Your person is also unfulfilled, but I'm hearing Aries. I'm hearing Aries. I feel like there's an Aries in the mix. Give me some more messages, Spirit. Let's go to a different deck, okay? Let's see. You need another quickie reading. Okay, so somebody needs another quickie reading. This fell on top of the Two of Pentacles here that I'm looking at. This is about the whole juggling between two people. I'm going to turn this around because of the intuition that's coming to me right now. Somebody's dealing with an Aries and somebody's dealing with a Taurus. I mean, the Cancer and Taurus is here, but whatever. I'm just feeling that intuitively. Somebody's here is dealing with a Cancer and somebody is dealing with a Taurus. And you might need some advice on that, with a quickie reading. So if you do, keep that in mind. Your mother has too much control over you. This fell on the Taurus energy. Spirit, any more messages? This Taurus person has mother issues. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine maybe, but there is a Taurus masculine that has mother issues with them. I think I said this before. I might have said this in the Taurus reading. I can't really remember, but it's coming up again. I feel like the mother, I'm hearing it was a control freak. The mother had made this masculine this way by being emotionally controlling. I feel like this Taurus is trying to, I'm hearing simmer down. Where did the card go? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Go. Yeah. What I just said. This Taurus is trying to simmer down, and I'm hearing speak their own minds. Inner work. Yeah. I feel like part of them needs some spiritual growth and development because of all of that mother control. If we have a masculine that has been controlled by their mother, whether it's physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, there definitely needs to be some inner work, especially for our men. I mean, masculine doesn't always mean men. Women also have masculine energy as well. But I'm feeling like this is a man. I am feeling like this is a man. So for men, it's more difficult to really have a healthy relationship with the woman if the mother has been controlling, and I'm hearing dismissive. If the mother has been controlling and done so. Hold on. Your cards are flying everywhere. Reduce pride, inflate peace. More inner messages. Wow. Yeah, I mean, because the Taurus was showing up as the King of Wands. I keep on hearing dismissive. Someone who was dismissive. I keep hearing dismissive. Usually when moms are controlling with men take it out on the women. And it's a really hard fix because the man tends to walk around in the world and in life with some sort of, I'm hearing vengeance against women, or what's the word I'm looking for? They're just bombarding me with messages. I'm hearing messages, spiritual awakening. They're telling me spiritual awakening. Anger towards women, resentment towards women. That's what I'm trying to think of. Sorry, you're talking to me. It's hard to think and get the messages simultaneously. But this Taurus man needs a spiritual awakening. And I feel like he's been in some deep reflection. That's for sure. We've got the Hermit card here. Because this Taurus is essentially this as well, besides the whole third party. The Empress or the Emperor. Take it as it fits your gender. Any more messages, Spirit? I'm hearing you are breaking down. I'm hearing you are breaking down. And breaking down could be positive or negative. Breaking down the ego versus breaking down in emotions. Fatigue. It's your chart. It's your choice. Them or success. Wow. I'm hearing somebody's coming in. 25. I'm talking to somebody, or I'm talking about somebody who's 25 years old. That I'm getting. Okay, I'm not picking up all those cards. That's too many cards, guys. Let's go to the next text. It's too many cards. My gosh. But I will read the ones that are facing me. One says, you're on a journey. The other one says, breakdown. Someone is having one. Breakdown. Someone is having a breakdown. What did I just say? I just said someone is having a breakdown. Stop doing drugs. Yes, stop. Stop doing drugs. Any more messages, Spirit? I'm not going to go into the whole drug spiel, but remaining balanced is really hard to do when we're drug addicted. Wishing on a star to follow where you are. Someone is coming in. I feel like it's this Taurus energy towards this third party. this first person that I was talking about is on a whole different wavelength. They, how do I say what I'm seeing? This whole person initially is on a completely different wavelength. I feel like this Taurus person is not into this person because of their whole different wavelength. Like I was saying, the whole superficial, the whole different, superficial side to them. And that's why this Taurus person is backing off from this person and not coming in. That's why this whole sacred union is topsy-turvy. That's why this Taurus person is going to a third party. It could be a Cancer and Taurus. But yeah, this Taurus is going towards a third party. You are my goddess. And I feel like someone here needs to break down more. I feel like it's this person who has a superficial culture or perspective, and that's why this Taurus person is walking away. I feel like also too that this Taurus person has had some mother issues. This mother was controlling emotionally or spiritually or mentally, and this is how this Taurus was, brought up, or what they were accustomed to. But the thing about it is that they need to do some inner work, and they've been reflecting on their own on how to change. But here's the thing. When you have suffered from control from a parent, it's hard just to, be in hermit mode and reflect and do, I'm hearing psychosis, and do the psychological work to desensitize yourself. It's very, very hard. Not unless you've gone through counseling, deep counseling, hypnosis, and then some. Because the damage that a mother does to her son is the most sensitive damage a man can actually experience. When a mother breaks down a man, it's very, very hard to repair that. So that's why I was mentioning some professional counseling or guidance, or, a Chieftess session if you need, which I do. Inner work has been here multiple times. Go do the work. I feel like this is all about restoring your balance, restoring your inner peace in here and in here. In here about yourself, and in here about women. You can't be with a woman or marry a woman when you've got, mother issues. It's just, you're asking for a divorce. So that I want to make clear. Let's get some angel cards. Okay. Spirit, give me some. I'm getting this message for someone. It is just, someone needs to go on a fruit fast. Someone needs to go, I'm seeing the word fruitopian. Someone needs to go on a fruit fast. So, you know me, if you see my readings, I always and only promote organic. So I just want to say, if you were to do that, please don't do that by yourself. Please be guided by a nutritionist. As a disclaimer, please don't go out there and buy a whole bunch of fruit and fast for 30 days on it. That's dangerous. But I'm just getting that side message for somebody, that somebody needs to do a fruit fast. Okay. I've done it. It's incredible. I still do it from time to time. But it's incredible. Let's do some angel tarot messages, see what Spirit has to say. This is a very interesting reading. I feel like a lot of this reading is discombobulated. I feel like all the energy is like everywhere, so-and-so like so-and-so, so-and-so wants so-and-so, so-and-so didn't want so-and-so, and so-and-so is now receiving so-and-so from the past. Spirit, give me some angel messages before we close out. But I hope everybody... First card that wants to turn sideways is the Knight of Cups. Okay. Spirituality is so important. And I feel as though I'm hearing the work. I feel as though this Taurus person needs to gain ground, and I feel as though they will gain ground and become the Empress that they're destined to be from this Empress. Could be from this Cancer, or someone who has Cancer in their chart. So this Cancer could actually be this Taurus's goddess, god, whatever. You know, I'm just referring to energy, not gender. So I feel like this person is this Taurus's love and teacher. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Spirit, give me some angel messages. Give me some. Wow. Yeah. I hate to say it, but this Taurus person, or this Taurus person, some readers are like, you're a person. No, I'm going to call out a sign. Your Taurus person is definitely leaving. I don't see them coming back. The reason why I'm also saying that and confirming that is because the Chariot just flew out in the reverse on top of your energy. Break down more. I feel like you know it. I feel like it's gonna hit you when you least expect it. I'm hearing hard shell, and maybe you're not accustomed to. I'm hearing flaunting your emotions and talking them, expressing. Excuse me, because my throat is going again. So whomever this Taurus person is leaving is not accustomed to expressing their emotions. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to break down more. I feel like you have like a facade. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I feel like there's like a facade going on. Like, I'm going to be fine. I'm just going to do me. I'm going to do my life. Spirit's like, no, that's not why we sent Taurus to you. That's not why we took Taurus away from you and sent Taurus to a third party. No. We sent Taurus to you so you can learn how to establish, connect, and express your emotions. Don't do that. Don't hold back your emotions. Otherwise, it's just going to be a lesson unlearned. Any more messages? And it's so much applies to all of us. You know, sometimes we wonder, why isn't our person coming back? Or why were they in my life? Or I don't get it. A lot of the time it's because to serve us a lesson that we're just not getting. And most of it has to do with our emotions and being vulnerable and understanding that being vulnerable is completely okay and warranted. We are human. Page of Cups. Okay. You want at least a friendship with this person. It's kind of like, I just see someone going, can we just be friends? That's not the point, though, of that connection. I feel like this person doesn't get it. I feel like this person wanted all or nothing. They're not getting it. And they're like, okay, well, I understand you're not coming back and you're not returning, but can we at least be friends? They're just not getting it. They're not getting it. So it's like they're sticking the knife in their own back, in their own heart, because they're just simply not getting it. Any more messages? More cards on the energy. 8 of Wands. Wow. In the reverse. Again. 2 8 of Wands in the reverse. The reason why Taurus is dipping out is because you're just not getting it. What are they supposed to say to you? Like, I don't want to be with you anymore? And it's like a God move. It's not like a personal thing. It's a God move. That's what I'm seeing for this person. Any more messages? And when you get it, that's when the next relationship will stick around. But if you don't get it, there will be a Taurus number 2 to come around, play with you, move on, and hopefully you get it. And if you don't, Taurus number 3, and so on and so on. That's just how it works. Like I always say, it's a push and pull. It's absolute push and pull. Angel of Peace, Temperance in the reverse, 9 of Cups, and the High Priest. This person does not get it. And hopefully this person sees this reading. You're so imbalanced because this person was like, I'm hearing your beloved. This person was your beloved. You're like, but this was my Taurus. Like, why? I don't understand. And you're not in your balance because you're not getting it. I hope you see this reading so you can get it. Okay. Let's get a final outcome card. I've got all these cards on the floor. I've got all these cards on the floor. Let's get one final outcome card from each deck, okay? Before I go. Yes. Yeah, it's so important, guys, to read between the lines. If your person dips and dives, it could be a very big red flag, potentially, not all. It could be a potentially big red flag that it was a God move. And the first thing you need to do, that when someone dips and dives out of your life, the first thing you need to do is and ask yourself, what happened? Retract, 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 retract. And ask yourself, what is it that you played a part in? Did I allow this person to take advantage of me? Did I allow them to come over whenever they want, or last minute text me and say, I am coming over without asking? Did I allow this person to continue to see me even though I kind of felt inside that there were other people in their world? You know, anything. Was there a lack of disrespect? Was there a lack of honor? We must ask ourselves that first, because if there is such a thing that existed in that connection, a million times that they were sent to you to learn and grab a big lesson before really moving on to your soulmate, if you have one. Any more? Oh, not any more messages, excuse me. Give me one final outcome card. One. This person is getting out of their ego. This person is getting out of their ego. Now, when they come back to whomever I'm speaking to, this Cancer person or Cancer energy, whomever they're coming back to, they're not going to come back like, oh, you are the love of my life. You are my goddess, my God. You are, oh, I'm hearing a song, everything. I miss you so much. I really messed up. I've been dead without you. I've been not knowing how to say that. I realize you're the one. I want to be with you. Let's spend the weekend together. I don't want you to ever go away. No, they're not going to say that. Unfortunately, they're not going to say that. It's not going to be a movie. This person might hit you up and say, so what you doing? Some simple, stupid thing, you know what I mean? And you're going to be like, what do you mean what you're doing? Like, you might think, what do you mean, you know, what you're doing? Weren't you the one who dipped and dived on me? And you're asking me, what am I doing after like 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks, you know, whatever? Where's my grandiose apology? It's going to be something around that. Okay, so please, it's not going to be a Cinderella story. You know, this person's not going to have the, you know, the golden shoe for you, unfortunately, because this person, this Taurus person, potentially, I'm saying Taurus, was ridden, I'm hearing ridden with ego, was ridden with ego because they learned it from mama. Everybody wants to know why? I'm telling you, this person learned it from their mother. Their mother who suppressed them, I'm hearing, of emotion. Oh, God help them. A mother who suppresses their son or their child, especially their son, of emotion. Shame on you. I mean it. Shame on you. We should be boosting up our men. Ugh. But that's where the ego develops. Ask yourself, when a man has a very, very high ego or an abnormal ego, it can be very much, not all, but affiliated with their mama, because their mama has ridden them of their emotional, I'm hearing, outbursts. This Taurus could have been, what's the word? Their opportunity to express their emotion was taken away when they were a child or throughout their family life. So that's why this Taurus has built an ego, because they were maybe ridiculed. They were ridiculed, and they were taken the opportunity away to express their emotions. I'm hearing their hurt and their anger towards their mother, who taught them to be tough and nothing else. So that's why you've got this Taurus who's walking around with an ego and can't come around and say, I love you and I miss you and I messed up. What do I need to do to get back in your life? Because I can't stand another day without you. That's why they can't say that. And that's why they're coming back with, so what you up to? And that's why I say, shame on you mamas who do that and rid the opportunity for your sons to express themselves and be sensitive and loving. Shame on you. We need to stop doing that. Women, please stop doing that. You're causing men to walk around and feel sad and bad and treat others, badly and wrong, because they don't feel good about who they are, because you've taken that away from them. Let's get one final outcome message. Spirit, it's like this Taurus, it's like, imagine, I think of like when I adopted my dog years ago in Harlem. I adore her. I remember going to the ASPCA. His name was Andre. He was so cute. He was like a scruffy thing. He wasn't perfect, he was like a scruffy thing. And when I went to the ASPCA, I was like, I don't know, let me browse and see. When he saw me, the first thing, he literally busted the door open of his, space and like ran, to my arms. And he was high up. He was like on the high shelf. And he like jumped into my arms. He was wounded. He was emotionally wounded. I remember taking him home. And when I took him in the taxi in New York City, the first thing I thought was, oh my God, what's wrong with this dog? But this is the first thing I thought, so what's wrong with him? I called the ASPCA in the yellow taxi about my dog, because he was sitting in the back seat with me, itching to death, itching. And it's because he was wounded emotionally. His previous owners would always beat on him and emotionally deplete him. And his symptoms were the itching. And he was going into new territory, a complete stranger with whom he felt a connection with and adored and loved, ended up feeling that way. But coming to a completely new home, a new space, and his symptom was to itch. He was feeling uncomfortable with the love and the new space that I was bringing him to. He started itching. And that is metaphorical for this Taurus. This whole love that this person has for this Taurus, this potential Cancer, is new territory. It's a new space. It's unfamiliar. So that's why your Taurus is itching, quote unquote, because it's not something that they've grown up to be accustomed to. That's why they're coming around with this, I'm hearing a sourpuss greeting or contact. I spent a fortune on that dog. My veterinarian bills were out of this world. I had to find a way to pay my rent, because I remember I spent a fortune on him. I was 25 years old, living in Brooklyn in my first apartment. And all I wanted to do, I loved him so much. I spent so much on the veterinarian bills. I was like, okay, how am I going to pay my rent this month? $1,100? Okay, no problem. Take care of my dog. I'll just eat peanut butter and jelly for the rest of the week. Yeah. That's how it works, guys. That's how it works. You know, that's just a metaphor. You know, so what do we do? What do we need to do? We need to be sturdy and caring and supportive when you're dealing with the wounded dog. Not shove them out and say, well, you didn't give me the apology that I wanted. Who do you think I am? What do you think you're doing? No. Come around with self-respect, respond with self-respect, make yourself clear. You don't want to be a rug that someone walks over, but you want to be sensitive at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. Not any more messages. Give me one card for the final outcome. Drops right on your person's energy who is releasing their ego. What's this card? The Six of Swords in the reverse. It's going to be hard for your person to change. It's going to be hard for your person to change. Wait a minute. Back up. This is not the Taurus that's coming towards this person. This is the person who, back up, hold up. This energy and this whole, this energy is not about this Cancer, the one that Taurus feels is their goddess. It's not about their Empress. This is the person who is superficial. The person who, like I said, needs to break down more. Excuse me. Because it's falling on the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess and the Temperance in the reverse. This has to do with the person who wants this Taurus, but Taurus is fleeing to this potential Cancer or third party. Excuse me. So this person, the Taurus is doing that to the superficial person. So they're, okay. So the Taurus, this is very interesting, like a freaking soap opera. The Taurus is, sorry, they try to give me messages, but I need to block you out for a minute. The Taurus is going to have a hard time apologizing to the superficial person that they're leaving for the third party. And their ways of coming forth, the Taurus, is not going to change with the superficial person. Sorry, I thought it was Taurus doing this with the whole you're my goddess person, you're my Empress. No, this is how Taurus is reacting to the person that they're leaving. They're not going to come around and say, I'm so sorry, I gotta leave you, I know I hurt you, I know I've done wrong. No, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna say, hey, sorry I hurt you, I gotta go, bye. That's what I'm saying. And that's something that that's who they are. That's who they are. They're not doing this with their whole Empress. Taurus is not doing this with their whole Empress, the person that they want. Back up. Because it's on the superficial person's energy. Okay. I feel like I'm dishing out a soap opera here. I swear. I feel like I'm watching a soap opera and like the TV's on or something. Spirit, give me some calm cloud messages before we close out. What time is it? Oh yeah, I gotta go. 3, 2. That's your reading, people. That's your reading. This is a crazy, wacky reading. Oh my. Did I say reading? I sound like Tweety Bird. This is your reading, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching Walking You Tarot. I'm going to leave this right here. And I think what I'm going to title this is that I've got to go. That's what I'm going to title it. I've got to go. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you around next time. I'll probably be around for Quickie Tarot readings later on this evening after I finish my privates. And I hope everyone feels blessed and at peace. And I wish you nothing but light, harmony, and balance. Ciao.